What about it?
Why wasn't I invited? I mean, I have my plans. I'm going with...
You were invited. We invited him. Oh, look at you.
It's just, I mean, girl, pull yourself together.
And sit back. I want to see your face because I'm seeing the side of your face. Go.
I mean, it's just, you know, it's kind of hurtful. I mean, it's been 4 years now, and, you know, it seems intentional to me.
It's not intentional. I had to choose, okay?
Choose what? What? Why did you have to choose? I mean, was it money? Are you poor now? I could have bought my own way. You know that. I mean, look, I know, like, you've gone through some hard times, and I know, honestly, your family is struggling financially right now with the recession, but, I mean...
Don't give me that bullshit.
Well,
Don't give me that I'm so concerned face. I know you don't give a fuck.
You know?
Friends? What kind of friend are you?
I have been there for you.
You're not loyal.
Through everything.
You're not loyal to us.
When have I ever not been there for you?
What about that time in Cabo? Huh? You basically left me for dead.
You know, you got yourself into that mess.
Whatever.
Look, it's not my fault. She got too drunk.
Okay.
Look, I don't know what you're going through, but you really need to pull yourself together.
Once in a while.
Okay. Do you want to know my problem?
What's your...
I got into art school. That's my problem.
Oh, great. And what are you going to do there? You going to be an artist? Live your dream?
Just because she has a dream, you don't.
I'm sure that'll make your parents real proud, you know?
This is what we've been talking about. You know, making something of yourself.
Oh, making
being something that... Being something at all? Do you even feel anything anymore? You have fucking vodka for lunch, tequila for dinner, which is disgusting.
You know...
Scotch for dessert. I mean, what the fuck do you do with your life, huh? At least I have a fucking passion. At least I have talent, ability. What the fuck do you do all the time, huh?
And what is that passion going to do for you when you are having to pay rent?
Oh gosh, I cannot sit back any longer and hear the nonsense, okay? I'm over it. It's been 4 years of this bullshit, and I'm just so tired of it. I mean, come on. Aren't we all supposed to be friends?
Ignore that. Go on.
You know...
Get it together. Like,
I've
come
been
on,
a
guys.
friend. I have been there for her through everything.
I'd really appreciate if you didn't talk about
And
this.
her, I don't know. I don't even know.
You don't know?
I don't
Are you
even
just
know where
fucking
you
writing
came
me
from.
off? You don't know where I came from?
I mean, you've been in her ear this entire time. You probably told
her
her
ear?
not to invite
Told
me to
me
Greece.
Come on, guys. I mean, come on.
You know, this
And
is
listen,
We
bullshit.
didn't invite you either.
Hello. I've always been here. I've been a friend to you more than anybody in this room. How dare you speak to me that way?
I just don't think it's right what happened, okay? You
I mean,
weren't even
we all
supposed
are
to be
emotional
here.
right now, okay?
You weren't supposed to come to this party.
Why not?
Don't even
When
show
you're
up at this
supposed to
house
get
pretending
into
like you're my
school.
friend.
Ladies,
I'm
let's
not your
calm
friend
down.
now. All the bullshit that we've been through together. Now you want to do this?
Okay, just
You're
pretend like you didn't...
unbelievable. I can't. I just don't.
Idea. First freshman year, she had no friends. No one liked her. You guys were the best friends. Sophomore year, she got real popular, got into the sorority. She wasn't friends with you anymore. You're hurt by it. You resent her for it. Talk.
I mean, you were my roommate freshman year. No one even liked you. I deal with your bullshit. All the guys you brought to the room. Soon as you became Alpha Psi Omega.
Guys I brought to the room?
Yeah, all
You
the
mean
guys.
my boyfriend who you fucking hooked up with?
I mean, how many boyfriends do you have in one semester? Come on. Was he really your boyfriend?
You don't have to
You
talk to her
fucked
like
my
that.
boyfriend. That's disgusting.
I did not.
You're a
do you have
filthy
proof?
animal.
Do you
Okay?
have proof
I'm
about
sorry.
We
I mean,
all know
this
about
is
this.
just
Come on.
trashy. I mean,
David, can you ask
I
her
don't
to leave,
even
please?
know you.
You have to go.
I don't.
First of all,
know
she
why
knows
you're
me.
Here.
She knows me. She was my roommate before she even got with you guys. Me and her were the best of friends.
Yeah.
And now all of a
Best of
sudden,
friends.
fun.
since she's in this new sorority,
Did you go
like
play in the park?
she's not my friend anymore. She's been with me when my mother died, passed away. I cried on her shoulder. I mean, for
I'm
goodness
sure
sake,
you did.
who are you?
Don't bring your mother into this.
You know it,
That's kind of cheap.
like I know it. You know it. Without these guys, without me, basically, without me, you wouldn't be anyone.
You make it seem like you didn't come to my house, like, trash it. Every time you'd come over, my parents would be like, who is that animal? She's so filthy.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm
Are
serious.
you serious? Well, do your parents know
You
about
treat my
the
parents without
coke you
any
sniff?
respect.
Did they know about the coke you snatched?
Yeah, they fucking pay for it, okay?
Yeah, okay. And the volumes you pop and don't go to class, they spend so much money on you for what? Just so you can flunk and have sex and make out with
I'm
guys?
not flunking.
I'm over this. You guys, you can have
I'm
her.
talented, okay?
I know the real her when she had nothing.
I'm fucking talented.
You can have
I'm
her.
good at something.
Yeah, I know. Blowjobs.
What are you good at?
Being your friend,
You know,
loser.
can you just let it go? I mean, please.
I'm so glad this
More
shit is
class
over.
than this. This is stupid.
Where's the fucking number?
So, tell me about art school.
Shut the fuck up, okay? Shut the fuck up.
Really?
Like, let's go.
Really?
You know,
This is how it's gonna end.
yeah, you know what? This is how it's gonna end. Because my parents...
Relation's like amazing. I mean, we've come so far in 4 years. We've come to know each other in this way that's incredible. And it's not, I mean, we're still gonna stay together and know each other. I mean, we're gonna make families and do things, and I'm sure we won't stay together, all of us, but we'll be friends forever, right? I mean, like, that's how it is.
Right, Dorothy.
You're right, Willis.
What are you talking about, bitch?
I love you.
You love me?
I love you. Together.
We'll put together
And then
forever.
we're talking
Yeah,
about that.
whatever.
Amen. We're together.
One, okay. And remember,
And I'm getting ready to go to Greece with my best friends, David and Maddie.
Really?
They're
How long?
so hot.
How long are you gonna be
Is
there?
everyone
We're
hot?
going for 2 months. Everyone is hot, bitch.
God damn! Wait, so you're going for 2 weeks? Are you
2 months.
2
man.
months?
2 weeks. What are you doing?
Where the fuck did you get all this money from? I want to know. Because I know one thing. Euros is more expensive than the dollar, and that's extremely expensive. Is your daddy paying for it?
Are you talking
No,
about
she
money?
resorted
That's
to
just
FAFSA.
really not classy.
She resorted to FAFSA, dude.
FAFSA is my worst enemy.
We already fucking
yeah.
FAFSA is my
what that's
worst
all about.
FAFSA?
ready? Graduation, go.
Graduation's like the commencement of our 4 years together, and it's not like the end. I mean, we're gonna be together forever. It's just like, I mean,
That's what you think.
Yeah, seriously?
Dude, you're
it's
such a
not
bitch.
like
Come
that.
on,
I
let
mean,
her
we're gonna keep in touch, and
You guys
know.
keep cutting her off. Just let her talk.
Yeah,
Good.
thanks. I mean, it's the end, but it's the beginning, right?
You're such a sweetheart. Look at you. Oh my god.
You're a whore, dude.
No, but just keep on going.
Yo, Dwayne, you keep fucking stealing the scene.
No, listen. I mean, talk about the frickin' Phillies. I don't care, but.
Listen, you got a yellow bright shirt. I got.
Hey, you were right about the shirt, Evan. I like it. It looks good. I thought it wouldn't work. It looks great. I said black, but that works great.
You look nice.
No, stay where you are so I can get. Okay, actually, no, it's all right. And go.
So, Greece.
What about it?
Why wasn't I invited? I mean, I have my plans. I'm going with...
You were invited. We invited him. Ugh, look at you.
It's just, I mean, girl, pull yourself together.
And sit back. I want to see your face because I'm seeing the side of your face. Go.
I mean, it's just, you know, it's kind of hurtful. I mean, it's been 4 years now, and, you know, it seems intentional to me.
It's not intentional. I had to choose, okay?
Choose what? What? Why did you have to choose? I mean, was it money? Are you poor now? I could have bought my own way. You know that. I mean, look, I know, like, you've gone through some hard times, and I know, honestly, your family is struggling financially right now with the recession, but, I mean...
Don't give me that bullshit.
Well,
Don't give me that I'm so concerned face. I know you don't give a fuck.
You know?
Friends? What kind of friend are you?
I have been there for you.
You're not loyal.
Through everything.
You're not loyal to us.
When have I ever not been there for you?
What about that time in Cabo? Huh? You basically left me for dead.
You know, you got yourself into that mess.
Whatever.
Look, it's not my fault she got too drunk.
Okay.
Look, I don't know what you're going through, but you really
Maybe
need to
you
pull
can ask
yourself
once in a
together.
while.
Father, it is like nothing that has ever been on TV.
It's bold. It's big. It's bold and big. You know what I'm saying? I can see this going bold and big and to the moon. You know, these kids will be stars. They'll be major stars. They'll be dead stars. They'll be dead, but they'll be stars, you know?
I'm waiting for this to get interesting.
What's
I
up?
know lots of people with college degrees who are not very interested to talk to, and in fact, some of those young punks on MTV's Real World, Unreal World would be more like it, have college degrees themselves, and they were not very interested.
Well, sir, I'll tell you this. It isn't the degrees, the college degrees that makes them interesting. It ain't what they say that makes them interesting. It ain't any of the plot lines, from, you know, a love triangle to a marriage proposal that's accepted then rejected by in a betrayal and cheating between many different couples, and a baby lost in an abortion, and a pregnancy that happens unexpectedly, and a mushroom trip. A mushroom trip where a woman talks to her future self. It's out there, man. This is like Fellini meets, I don't know, man. It's just like out there, heavy.
I am giving you 3 minutes.
Okay, well, I guess I will. I guess I do need to get to the hook. There is one thing that makes this special, and it's something that I think the city, this town, no one's ever seen something like this before. And if you would just do me the honor of clicking on the, if you look at your email and pull it up right there on that screen, I got a link right there on the subject line. You just click that. It's going to take you to a page, a YouTube page. 22 seconds. Just watch that, and it'll give you the answer you're looking for right now.
I have it right here.
All right, pull it right up and get back to me after you click it and watch that shit. I think you'll be quite entertained by it.
I will do that.
Okay, I'll wait right here. But I must admit, frankly, I know I'm not into this, so I'm just saying this out of the goodness of my heart. I have entered into preliminary negotiations for the material.
Who has the tape?
Excuse me?
Who has the tape?
Have you seen this, sir? What do you think? Ain't that a game changer? I mean, ain't that a game changer? Can you believe them boys and girls went down like that? They all died. They died burned alive. That's how they died.
Are you saying every one of them? How many were there?
Well, it was about 18, and that wasn't all of them. It turns out a couple of them had left the party for unrelated reasons, and it seems as though...
You know for a fact that they were home and they were burned alive.
Oh, yeah, the bodies were found, and it was identified, dental records, correlated, the whole damn, shebangle. I mean, turns out one of these kids, it was one of the girls, she was the daughter of a South Carolina senator, Republican senator, and he's getting some federal investigation involved, because he wants to figure out... No, I believe, I'm afraid he is Republican. But sir, the thing you have to, it is too bad. It is too bad. But what he's doing, and it's good for the drama, is the fact that we'll be following this in a parallel sense to all these other kind of retrospective events. That you have to understand that this is footage, 9 hours of footage we have of these people's last few hours on Earth. Okay, that's just compelling television right there in and of itself. But then it makes it.
I cannot recall any reality show, so-called reality show, with death as a prominent feature.
It's original, and I'm excited about it. That's why I brought it to you first, because I thought, you want to crack something like this, because this is something that different. This is a game changer. This is a TV history kind of thing. But I'll tell you this, we got 9 hours of it.
It is, yes, it is, as you said, a game changer. I do believe, and I cannot believe I'm saying this.
I know how I won't say the word cynical. I will say educated and realistic you are in your perception of world events and the events of this industry. But I tell you this, sir, if you really think about this, this is fascinating because we don't even know. It could have been a suicide pact. It could have been a murder. It could have been like a cult thing. It could have been an accident. It could have been arson. It's like, what happened? We don't even know what happened. So we're like in the middle of the story. The story ain't just in that footage of their death. It ain't just there. It's this fire that killed them, that robbed them of this adulthood, of this life that they could have had. It's fascinating.
I need to know that you haven't sold or tried to sell that tape to anybody else. Can you tell me that?
I can tell you I've not completed the transaction. I admit that. Look around a little bit. Look wherever. Look. Stop. You know what? Stop. No, you laughed. Get back. Stop. Figure out where you're going in life, what direction you're going, figuratively, literally, and go.
We used to actually practice out on fields like this in gymnasium.
I want you to do one more.
Oh yeah.
It's not funny.
Make it casual.
Nice, and your face, like, wow, man, that was a fucked up night. Go.
You want to live your life. If you want to jump off a cliff in Hawaii, jump off a cliff in Hawaii. But no, there's consequences if you hit a rock or if you don't. But you're prepared for both. But don't not do that because you're afraid of hitting the rock. Do it because you want to fall and you want to be free and you want to feel what that feels like. Because that is something, that is a gift. That is beautiful. That is joy. That is freedom. And you have that in you to do that. To make your choices based off how you feel, not what you think is right or wrong. How you feel is right. That's yours. It belongs to you. You own that. And you need to celebrate that all the time. And you need to be who you are. Who are you if you're not being who you are? You're everybody else around you. You're a product of your environment. Give back. Make somebody want to change their mind. You know, challenge yourself. Challenge others. Question what you've already questioned. Not because it's right or wrong, but because you can. Because you might find a different answer this time. And you might go with that. There's so many outcomes to any event that you go to or any situation that you're in. There's no right or wrong. There is, I didn't try, I didn't care. You either want something or you don't. But this is your game. This is your game and you choose all the players in it. And if you want to win, then you'll win. And there comes a time where you'll question, you know, your religion, your spirituality, what's out there, what is the biggest energy in the world? Do you answer to it? Is it in you? Is it in somebody else? Is it God? Is it religion? I don't know what that is for you today, and it hopefully will keep changing over time in your education and your wisdom that develops. Hopefully you're blessed with that ability to want to be a little bit of everything, you know, and try to figure out what works for you, what makes you happy, what makes your energy flow in your body that's positive. You know, if you decide one day that you want to run away from everything and learn about yourself, do it. Fuck everything else. Do what you want to do. Because life's really, really short. And fear is awesome. Fear is healthy. Fear is another word for protection, but it's also really hazardous to a lot of fun, beautiful, great things. And I know that you're really scared now. I get that. I know. I've been there. But you need to know that you need to let it go a little bit. Lower down your shield. Maybe let an arrow hit you. maybe that arrow's made of gold and you can buy something cool with it. You know, but be open. Be open to everything in your life. Be open to rejection. Be open to failure. Because you never know what happens when you have to close a door just to open up a window. Maybe there's a great breeze coming in through there that you couldn't get through the front door. You have to be willing to see things at every angle all the time, or else you're going to miss the really, really beautiful things.
Excellent.
Okay, yep, I know. Okay, just listen to me for 1 second, please. This is really important. I have to ask you. Why you've been planning to make this cross-country trip for at least the past couple of years, and to do it right after graduation, and why aren't you? Why are you changing that? You should go. It's really, really important that you take that time and you become powerful as a person, and you choose to go somewhere, do something, see something. And if you don't go, then you can never come back and see what you have that's new, and appreciate what you have, and learn to make better what you have. That trip will be great. It'll help you. It'll help us. Not for today, not for tomorrow, but for the rest of your life. You will pull from that trip because you learned a lot about who you are, and a lot about who you are alone, and in different places, and in strange lands with different people. We are all the same, but we all have to share the parts. We all have to give a little, take a little from everybody, and that keeps us whole. That keeps us one. We are only what we don't know, and you need to learn to take the questions that you have, find the answers. That's our job as people, and to question something else, and to answer another person's question. Give them wisdom. Take their wisdom. Give them wisdom. That's our energy. That's how we run. That's our fuel as people. That's what makes us friends, lovers, enemies even. That's that. And you owe that to yourself, don't you? Don't be afraid of that. Don't be afraid of that. Take that trip. Take it. I know it costs a lot of money. I know. I get it. You'll figure it out. It'll happen for you. It really will happen for you. You know? We are everything that we want to be in that moment. And it's okay if you change. And it's okay if you become unhappy. That's alright. That's great even. That's something. You're living. You are living if you can say, or if you can even identify with how you feel and how you want to change it. If you want to change it. You run that show. It's yours. So if you want that job, if you want to pay back those bills, you want to find love, you want to find happiness, you want to have kids, you want to win the lottery, you want to open that gallery, you want to do all those things, you have to be the one that chooses to do so. That's your choice. It's your freedom. That's your ability. Be proactive. You know? Use what you have and find what you don't. And look for it and have fun doing it. It'll be a really great trip for you. Please, please reconsider. I hope that you will. But look, I don't have all the answers for you. I'm not a psychic. I can't tell you, what's going to happen on July 13th, 2028. I can't tell you that. But I can really tell you that you are a really great person. And you are confident. And fear is okay. And you can use it as a tool. And you will find what you're looking for. And you will meet some really great people. and you will make a lot of mistakes, and you will learn from those mistakes, and you'll give back, and you will take, and it will be great. Have confidence in who you are, what you've done, and do something wonderful with your life, because you can do that. You may not end up like me. You may not end up with this life. I could be anything that you want me to be.
But really, I just feel like I see my life flashing before my eyes, and it's everything I never thought it would be. Why is that? Why can't that be negative, you know? I mean, I guess I have options.
You do. You have options.
Planning my life since I was in high school. And I have no idea what to do.
It's funny. It's like not funny for you, but it's funny because I wrote my thesis about that, about the 2012 thing. And like how crazy that'll be in 2012 when everyone is either gone or things have changed or it's fucked up. And every single person is going through this change, whether it be not what they expected or whether it be a completely new life form or an end of a life form. And it's just like this almost like chaos theory that's an ending to something, but could also be a beginning to something. You know? And it's like if you're going through this thing and if you see your future the way that you planned it, like ultimately 2012, everything's gonna fucking change if you're around to see it. So it's like, I mean, I understand you're going through like a really tough time, and I get it, and it's scary, and it's like a life reflection about like what's gonna happen to you. But I mean, like, sweetie, it's gonna happen to everybody. You know, and it's just I think you gotta worry about now, because ultimately, like, we may only have like 2 years. Yeah. Or we have the rest of our lives, or we have this infinite amount of time, you know, like, who knows? But it's like, this is life, and we'll deal with it, and either you're going to create this little person, or you're going to have some options.
Yeah, and I was supposed to have this career, you know, going into politics, and if I have an abortion, then
you're the only one who has to know, and me. But you're the only one who has to know about it at that point, you know? Or have it. Just an option.
Yeah. Adoption. Could I do that?
I don't know. Could you do that?
I just feel like I see my life flashing before my eyes, and it's everything I never thought it would be. Why do people assume anyway that like a plus sign, like a baby, like is a negative thing, you know? Like if there's a positive, I don't even know. Like I see a plus sign. Some people want to have a baby. Why do they assume that like a pregnancy is a bad thing, you know? Some people want to be pregnant. Like, sometimes that's, you know, like what people want. Like sometimes that's their entire future. Why did they, like, use a negative sign?
Was it a negative sign?
Yeah. Yes! I didn't even read the directions. I was just so freaked out.
I totally get that, man. That's like fucking hilarious, but that's good. This is great. This is like a really good thing. This is a good thing.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Drink up more. This is exciting. This is your 2012. God. This is your big change. This is oh shit. My god. That's wicked funny.
Well, it's not funny. I mean, it is
pretty funny. Did you tell us it?
Yes!
Oh my God! We broke up. Oh no. This is a good thing. This is a really good thing for you right now. What? What are you gonna do?
I don't know. It wasn't like the best relationship anyway.
Well, maybe that's a good thing then. Fuck it, don't tell him. Just go.
Man, I'm so
Are you serious? Are you serious? You thought that you were pregnant?
I was like
Negative.
bawling.
No, positive yes. Like, really?
I don't know why. I just assumed
This is terrible. Well, you know what?
Well, I've never had to do that before. I've never even. I've only been with him.
Yeah. Well, now.
Bobby, it is like nothing that has ever been on TV.
It's bold. It's big. It's bold and big. You know what I'm saying? I can see this going bold and big and to the moon. You know, these kids will be stars. They'll be major stars. They'll be dead stars. They'll be dead, but they'll be stars, you know?
I'm waiting for this to get interesting.
Well,
I
sir.
know lots of people with college degrees who are not very interested to talk to, and in fact, some of those young punks on MTV's Real World, Unreal World would be more like it, have college degrees themselves, and they were not very interested.
Well, sir, I'll tell you this. It isn't the degrees, the college degrees that makes them interesting. It ain't what they say that makes them interesting. It ain't any of the plot lines, from a love triangle to a marriage proposal that's accepted then rejected in a betrayal and cheating between many different couples and a baby lost in an abortion and a pregnancy that happens unexpectedly and a mushroom trip. A mushroom trip where a woman talks to her future self. It's out there, man. This is like Fellini meets, I don't know, man. It's just like out there, heavy.
I am giving you 3 minutes.
Okay, well, I guess I will. I guess I do need to get to the hook. There is one thing that makes this special, and something that I think the city, this town, no one's ever seen something like this before. And if you would just do me the honor of clicking on the, if you look at your email and pull it up right there on that screen, I got a link right there on the subject line. You just click that. It's going to take you to a page, a YouTube page. 22 seconds. Just watch that, and it'll give you the answer you're looking for right now.
I have it right here.
All right, pull it right up and get back to me after you click it and watch that shit. I think you'll be quite entertained by it.
I will do that.
Okay, I'll wait right here. But I must admit, frankly, I know I'm not under oath, so I'm just saying this out of the goodness of my heart. I haven't entered into preliminary negotiations for the material. Excuse me? Yeah. Have you seen it, sir? What do you think? Ain't that a game changer? I mean, ain't that a game changer? Can you believe them boys and girls went down like that? They all died. They died burned alive. That's how they died.
Are you saying every one of them? How many were there?
Well, it was about 18, and that wasn't all of them. It turns out a couple of them had left the party for unrelated reasons, and it seems as though.
You know for a fact that they were home and they were burned alive.
Oh yeah, the bodies were found, and it was identified, dental records correlated, the whole damn shebangle. I mean, turns out one of these kids, it was one of the girls. She was the daughter of a South Carolina senator, Republican senator, and he's getting some federal investigation involved because he wants to figure out. Well, I believe, I'm afraid he is Republican. But, sir, the thing you have to, it is too bad. It is too bad. But what he's doing, and it's good for the drama, is the fact that we'll be following this in a parallel sense to all these other, kind of retrospective events that you have to understand that this is footage, 9 hours of footage we have of these people's last few hours on Earth. Okay, that's just compelling television right there in and of itself. But then, it makes it.
I cannot recall any reality show, so-called reality show, with death as a prominent feature.
It's original, and I'm excited about it. That's why I brought it to you first, because I thought, you want to crack at something like this, because this is something that different. This is a game changer. This is a TV history kind of thing. But I'll tell you this, we got 9 hours of it.
It is, as you said, a game changer. I do believe, and I cannot believe I'm saying this.
I know how I won't say the word cynical. I will say educated and realistic you are in your perception of world events and the events of this industry. But I tell you this, if you really think about this, this is fascinating because we don't even know. It could have been a suicide pact. It could have been a murder. It could have been like a cult thing. It could have been an accident. It could have been arson. It's like, what happened? We don't even know what happened. So we're like in the middle of the story. The story ain't just in that footage of their death. It ain't just there. It's this fire that killed them, that robbed them of this adulthood, of this life that they could have had. It's fascinating.
sometimes that's, you know, like what people want. Like sometimes that's their entire future. Why did they like use a negative sign?
Was it a negative sign?
Yeah. Yes. I didn't even read the directions. I was just so freaked out.
I totally get that, man. That's like fucking hilarious, but that's good. This is great. This is like a really good thing. This is a good thing.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Drink up more. This is exciting. This is
Oh
your
my
2012.
God.
This is your big change. This is
Oh shit.
my god. That's wicked funny.
Well, it's not funny. I mean, it's...
It is pretty funny. Did you tell us that?
Yes!
Oh my god!
We broke up.
Oh no. This is a good thing. This is a really good thing for you right now.
What?
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. It wasn't like the best relationship anyway.
Well, maybe that's a good thing then. Fuck it, don't tell him. Just go.
Man, I'm so glad.
Yeah. 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 Right. In New York City. Yeah, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI. In New York City, please, the FBI, man. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that FBI. Hey, listen, I'll just tell you a story because, you know, that's what I do for a living is I tell stories. So I want to tell you a story right now. And it's the truth. It's the damn truth. And nothing I'm saying, yeah, do I swear that this is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth? I swear, God Almighty, Jesus Christ, I've been a good Baptist boy since, 1972, and nothing going to take that away from me. This kind of thing going to maybe destroy my career. I'll tell you what now, I'm going to tell you something right now. It ain't going to take away from Bob Grant's my name. Because I've done a lot for this in this industry. I've come a long way. No Southern ball. No Southern balls come as far as I have in this business. And I've achieved a lot, and I would not throw it away because of these shenanigans or these perpetrated by these boys and girls. I had nothing to do with it, and I'm going to distance myself from it. And part of the way I'm going to do so is beyond just exposing the truth. I'm just going to communicate the truth because the truth shall set you free, or the truth will set you free. And I know what it's going to do for me. So that's why I'm going to tell you the truth right here. Okay, it's very simple. Okay, it all started out with me basically. I get thousands of tapes and unsolicited films sent to me, but turns out I got one that was brought to my attention by the Federal Bureau of Investigation, and I went and tried to sell this guy, basically this chief operating officer of Comcast NBC Universal, okay, a guy named Robert Bryan, and he's an old friend of mine. I've sold him a lot of programming over the years, and he's always been good to me, and I've always been good to him. He's a very good relationship. So he's also from the South, actually from the same area, same county, same parish. You guys call it county up here in Northwood, and it's called parish down there. And we were born up in the same, he's a lot older than me, but we were born in the same area, and we lived out there. We know all the same people. And so, yeah, I call him first, I kind of say I got a Confederate right of first refusal on him. So me and Bobby Grant, we go back a long way. So I bring him this thing, and, this is fresh off me, selling Silky, and Jersey Shore to MTV. So I got relationships with people, and I'm already on the up and up. And I'm the one who's coming up for one thing. It's for this non-fiction programming of a long-form serious nature, especially focusing on the demographic between the 18 and 25, the coveted slot of all slots. And not only does it involve the focusing and targeting of the audience of this demographic, it involves as a cast members this demographic. And ever since we had this whole damn real world thing, everyone's been trying to bite on it and reproduce it and bottle the magic once again. And it's hard. It's really hard to do something because it gets contrived. And what's interesting to people is real drama. Well, this is just one of those things that just happened. We just got lucky. I mean, I amend my words. We got lucky in the sense of a pure professional analysis of the dramatic qualities of the events that ensued thereafter on a legal and reality basis. Of course, there was nothing fortunate about what happened. It was a tragedy of unspeakable proportions, and you can take me to the bank and quote me to the hilt and whatever the hell damn thing it is. I'll tell you right now, it's a good thing and a bad thing. So let me just tell you about what it is. Well, I got to the tape. And after I saw the tape, I knew I had to go. I knew these kids were natural, and I knew that this was a tragedy. I mean, we were watching the last hours of their lives. I mean, think about that. We were watching the last hours of their lives. I mean, these kids, this was the last hours of these kids' lives. I mean, to me, that was some compelling television, and this man agreed. And he bought it. Comcast and NBC bought it. So a lot of parents got pissed, because of course the parents got pissed. They're now looking for an investigation about was it arson, was it homicide, was it a suicide pact, did someone kill these kids, was it an accident, is there someone to sue, is there someone to go after and arrest? I mean, they had questions out the ass. I mean, I had questions out the ass. I didn't have as many questions because, I just wanted to close the deal. And as we closed the deal for the rights to make essentially this incredible tragedy that was, it was in the news cycle for 2.5 weeks in 2013 in spring. And, this whole thing had been at the tipping point of a national story, Anyway, turns out that as we basically close the deal and basically have a schedule for late fall for the premiere of Graduation Party, we have kind of coincidentally and concurrently, in a parallel sense, an FBI investigation commenced by one of the parents of one of these deceased students, who was the South Carolina senator who commenced this FBI investigation, got these boys involved, 2 senior agents, and they started questioning everybody, especially the boy who survived. I mean, actually, there was 19 dead or something like that. But I'll tell you something right now, there's one kid that survived. And, some people say he died of a broken heart. This boy lived because of a broken heart. And that's a whole other story altogether. Anyway, so he came in there as a key witness, talked to the FBI. They suspected him at first, but this guy couldn't hurt a fly. He was good people, this kid. And, he had gotten shafted. He had gotten the wrong thing. But he's doing good now, and God bless him. But he represented kind of, the last link between the fate of these kids that, had grown on America. I mean, here we have 3 things happening. We have, a crime that's being investigated. We have circumstances surrounding it becoming more and more disturbing and convenient, like, who's filming this shit and who's sending it to us and why they sending it to both the FBI as well as the studios, and who's behind this thing. I mean, it became very kind of what was a practical joke kind of thing, but hey, I was awarded the rights legally, and even though I was dealing with a proxy or an entity that I had no idea who owned it, it was like doing business with a fucking Swiss bank account. It didn't matter to me, because as long as I get my 10%, who the fuck, I don't give a fuck who made the damn thing, okay? If it was Fellini, Tarantino, or fucking Orson Welles coming back from the dead, it just don't make no difference to me. You see what I'm saying? I get my 10% no matter whose hands are on it. So, I make my deal, NBC does their thing, and then as we're airing this shit, and this thing's, taking through the roof, and it's going to the point where they, we want to renegotiate the deal to double the terms. As that happens, new evidence is introduced, shall I say. And one of these dead kids all of a sudden turns up alive. That's right. Yeah. This black girl who was a sassy girl in the film. I mean, she was always rubbing her butts up against people. But she sent a little letter, and she sent a little tape, a little outtake, if you will, of some footage that had not been broadcast or even shown to NBC, to my knowledge. Well, I certainly didn't see it, and I sold it to them. But the footage was quite telling in what it did. After all that, a scandal ensued, and we were trying to figure out what the fuck was going on and who did what to where. Were they alive? Where were they? Who did this? What was the purpose? Was this true? Was this fake footage? Who knew? So finally, they started to figure out that, yeah, they had actually filmed this, and they got the filmmaker in there. They actually found the filmmaker who had made this shit. You understand what I'm saying? They found him, they brought him in, and after bringing him in, they, got some answers to some questions. Anyway, to make a long story short, once we understood that they had not intended to do something this insane, we realized it had gotten out of hand, and they were basically, the whole plan was very simple. These kids didn't want to grow up. They didn't want to get jobs, so they wanted to remain young forever and college forever. And in order to perpetuate that and to make that eternal machine, if you will, the perpetual money machine of doing nothing and not working and not having any responsibilities, what they did was they killed themselves. They killed their young selves. They formed a corporation, a 501c3, and they started to take charitable donations through the licensing of what? Of the very footage that they themselves conveniently had filmed, ostensibly because it was, a big night and a big party. That's why they had it filmed. But that ain't the reason why they had it filmed. They had it filmed because they knew they were going to get it monetized. They were going to live in death, monetized, funded, and financed by monetization and all exploitation in ancillary markets throughout the world, whether it's Netflix or TV or DVD. These people, they're going to get paid for the licensing of this content if it hit. And their deaths ensured that it would hit. Because had these kids lived, who gives a shit about watching 10,000 of these goddamn parties happen every day? Who gives a shit whether this was one was videotaped? Who gives a shit about these kids? I'll tell you why America would care and did care. It's because they had died. Or correct myself, because we thought they had died. It's like, why are all these artists famous after they die? Something changes about the most ordinary things, or certainly the most extraordinary things change, but something about death changes a whole person's life. Don't make no sense to me, but it's the way it is. It's the way it's got to be, I guess. Anyway, make a long story short, I'm going to finish up right here and just say one last thing. This whole thing has been a complete mess. All we've tried to do is do right by everybody and just get this thing fixed. Yeah, we may have exploited a tragedy, and yes, that tragedy turned out to be a comedy in a sense that it was completely fabricated, but that in itself is a fraud, which was not fair to the parents that suffered and to those that invested emotionally into these people and thought they were dead. Yet it did, it did kind of, in this age of the internet and ubiquity of information about people's lives and the voyeurism that's been so commonplace. Is it really so wrong? Maybe they were clever to have monetized their deaths and don't do what they did. I don't know. Listen, I don't got the answers. I just got the questions, right? My name's Bobby Lee, and I just got some questions. And you boys, you guys are the investigators. You guys are the lawyers. You guys went to, the justice schools. You figure it out. All I got to know is one thing. I got some other things to do. I just got, besides Jersey Shore and the graduation party, I did Buck Wild, too, which is basically a story about where I grew up. And so, we've had a tragedy there, a real death. Nothing fake about him. He died, and God bless him. But, that show was going on, and they wanted to pull it. So, there's a lot of weird things going on here with these reality shows and how much, truly, reality is much stranger than fiction, as they say. It certainly was here. It certainly was here, so... There was a situation with there was an earthquake. When? Recently. Like, you know, like a year ago. There's no fucking way I'm taking the fall for this. That's simple. So I can't prove the negative, and I'm a victim in this as much as anyone is, although I don't think really anyone is, but it's not fraud if you're not aware of it. And any good fraud, any good conspiracy involves people who are key players that have no knowledge. It's called compartmentalization, or need to know, and it's commonly used in military and clandestine, black ops, what works, CIA, intelligence, whatever. The point is, it's got nothing to do with me, and it's ridiculous how this town works. It's not fair. Well, why should it sounds ridiculous to say, because of course it's not fair here, but I wasn't selling something that I knew was fake. And if it's fake, you know, then evaluate it critically as something fictional, and maybe it sucks, or maybe it's award-winning. I mean, look through a new lens, and is the message still there? I don't know. I think people get hung up on this stupid shit. It's art. It's trying to be, at least. Hey, who am I to judge it? I'm just a middleman. I'm a middleman. I know my place. So I really don't give a shit what it is. I just know whether or not I can program it, or whether I can, you know, sell DVDs or uploads, and where's my market, and does it hit the demographic, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And no one believed in Jersey Shore. What could happen there? People believed in this. It worked. And then now they're jumping ship for a reason that I think makes it more interesting. But who cares what I think anymore?
Greece.
What about it?
Why wasn't I invited? I mean, I have my plans. I'm going with...
You were invited. We invited him. Oh, look at you.
I mean, girl, pull yourself together.
And sit back. I want to see your face, because I'm seeing the side of your face. Go.
I mean, it's just, you know, it's kind of hurtful. I mean, it's been 4 years now, and, you know, it seems intentional to me.
It's not intentional. I had to choose, okay?
Choose what? Why did you have to choose? I mean, was it money? Are you poor now? I could have bought my own way. You know that. I mean, look, I know, like, you've gone through some hard times, and I know, honestly, your family's struggling financially right now with the recession, but, I mean...
Don't give me that bullshit.
Well,
Don't give me that I'm so concerned face. I know you don't give a fuck.
You know?
Friends? What kind of friend are you?
I have been there for you.
You're not loyal.
Through everything.
You're not loyal to us.
When have I ever not been there for you?
What about that time in Cabo? Huh? You basically left me for dead.
You know, you got yourself into that mess.
Whatever.
Look, it's not my fault. She got too drunk.
Okay.
Look, I don't know what you're going through, but you really need to pull yourself together.
Maybe if you ask once in a while.
Okay. Do you want to know my problem?
What's your...
I got into art school. That's my problem.
Oh, great. And what are you going to do there? You going to be an artist? Live your dream?
Just because she has a dream, you don't.
I'm sure that'll make your parents real proud, you know?
This is what we've been talking about. You know, making something of yourself.
Oh, making
being something that... Being something at all. Do you even feel anything anymore? You have fucking vodka for lunch, tequila for dinner, which is disgusting.
You know...
Scotch for dessert. I mean, what the fuck do you do with your life, huh? At least I have a fucking passion. At least I have talent, ability.
And
what the fuck do you do all the time,
what is that
huh?
passion going to do for you when you are having to pay rent?
Oh gosh, I cannot sit back any longer. You're the nonsense, okay? I'm over it. It's been 4 years of this bullshit, and I'm just so tired of it. I mean, come on. Aren't we all supposed to be friends?
Ignore that. Go on.
You know...
Get it together. Like, come on, guys.
Friend. I have been there for her through everything.
I'd really appreciate if you didn't talk about
And her, I don't know. I don't even know.
You don't know?
I don't
Are you
even
just
know where
fucking
you
writing
came
me
from.
off? You don't know where I came from?
I mean, you've been in her ear this entire time. You probably
In
told
her ear?
not to invite me
Told
to
me
this.
what?
Come on, guys. I mean, come on.
You know,
Listen,
we didn't invite you either.
Hello. I've always been here. I've been a friend to you more than anybody in this room. How dare you speak to me that way?
I just don't think it's right what happened, okay? You
I mean,
weren't even
we all
supposed
are
to be
emotional
here.
right now, okay?
You weren't supposed to come to this party.
Why not?
Don't even show up at this house pretending like you're my friend.
Ladies,
I'm
let's
not your
calm
friend
down.
now? All the bullshit that we've been through together, now you want to do this?
Okay, just
You're
pretend like you didn't.
Unbelievable. I just don't...
Idea. Freshman year, she had no friends. No one liked her. You guys were the best friends. Sophomore year, she got real popular, got into the sorority. She wasn't friends with you anymore. You're hurt by it. You resent her for it. Talk.
I mean, you were my roommate freshman year. No one even liked you. I deal with your bullshit, all the guys you brought to the room. Soon as you became Alpha Psi Omega...
Guys I brought to the room?
Yeah, all
You
the
mean
guys.
my boyfriend who you fucking hooked up with?
I mean, how many boyfriends do you have in one semester? Come on. Was he really your boyfriend?
You fucked my boyfriend. That's disgusting.
I did not.
You're a
Do you have
filthy
proof?
animal.
Do you have proof
I'm
about
sorry.
We
I mean,
all know
this
about
is
this.
just
Come on.
trashy. I mean,
David, can you ask
I
her to
don't
leave,
even
please?
know you.
You have to go.
I don't
First of all,
know
she
why
knows
you're
me.
here.
She knows me. She was my roommate before she even got with you guys. Me and her were the best of friends.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden,
Did you have fun?
since she's in this new sorority,
Did you go
like
play in the park?
she's not my friend anymore. She's been with me when my mother died, passed away. I cried on her shoulder. I mean, for
I'm
goodness
sure
sake.
you did.
Who are you?
Don't bring your mother into this.
You know it.
That's kind of
Like I know it. You know it. Without these guys, without me, basically, without me, you wouldn't be anyone.
You make it seem like you didn't come to my house, like, trash it. Every time you'd come over, my parents would be like, who is that animal? She's so filthy.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm
Are
serious.
you serious? Well, do your parents know
You
about
treat my
the
parents
coke
without any
you
respect.
sniff? Do they know about the coke you sniff?
Yeah, they fucking pay for it, okay?
Yeah, okay. And the volumes you pop and don't go to class, they spend so much money on you. For what? Just so you can flunk and have sex and make out with
I'm
guys?
not flunking.
I'm over this. You guys, you can have
I'm
her.
talented, okay?
I know the real her when she had
I'm
nothing.
fucking talented.
You can have
I'm
her.
good at something.
Yeah, I know. Blowjobs.
What are you good at?
Being your friend,
You know,
loser.
can you just let it go? I mean, please.
I'm
We
so
have
glad this
more
shit is
class
over.
than this is stupid.
Where's the fucking lemon?
So, tell me about art school.
Shut the fuck up, okay? Shut the fuck up.
Really?
Let's go.
Really?
You know,
This is how it's gonna end.
yeah, you know what? This is how it's gonna end. Because my parents...
Relation's like amazing. I mean, we've come so far in 4 years. We've come to know each other in this way that's incredible. And it's not, I mean, we're still going to stay together and know each other. I mean, we're going to make families and do things, and I'm sure we won't stay together, all of us, but we'll be friends forever, right? I mean, like, that's how it is.
Right, Dorothy.
You're right, Willis.
Dorothy?
Willis.
What are you talking about, bitch?
I love you.
You love me?
I love you. Together.
Together forever. Yeah, whatever.
Amen. We're together. One, okay. And then...
And I'm getting ready to go to Greece with my best friends, David and Maddie.
Really?
They're
How long?
so hot.
How long are you gonna be there?
Is everyone
We're
hot?
going for 2 months. Everyone is hot, bitch.
God damn! Wait, so you're going for 2 weeks? Are you
2 months.
2 months?
Weeks. What are you doing?
Where the fuck did you get all this money from? I want to know. Because I know one thing. Euros is more expensive than the dollar, and that's extremely expensive. Is your daddy paying for it?
Are you talking
No,
about
she
money?
resorted
That's
to
just
FAFSA.
really not classy.
She resorted to FAFSA, dude.
FAFSA is my worst enemy.
We already fucking
FAFSA is my
know what that's all about.
Ready? Graduation, go.
Graduation's like the commencement of our 4 years together, and it's not like the end. I mean, we're gonna be together forever. It's just like, I mean,
That's what you think.
Yeah, seriously?
Dude, you're
it's
such a
not
bitch.
like
Come
that.
on,
I
let her
mean, we're gonna
finish.
keep in touch, and
You guys
know.
keep cutting her off. Just let her talk.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
thanks. I mean, it's the end, but it's the beginning, right?
You're such a sweetheart. Look at you. Oh my god.
You're a whore, dude.
No, but just keep on going.
Yo, Dwayne, you keep fucking stealing the scene. Dwayne.
No, listen. I mean, talk about the frickin' Phillies. I don't care, but...
Listen, you got a yellow bright ass shirt.
Hey, you were right about the shirt, Evan. I like it. It looks good. I thought it wouldn't work. It looks great. I said black, but that works great.
You look nice.
No, stay where you are so I can get... Okay, actually, no, it's all right. And go.
So Greece.
What about it?
Why wasn't I invited? I mean, I have my plans. I'm going with...
You were invited. We invited him. Ugh, look at you.
It's just, I mean, girl, pull yourself together.
And sit back. I want to see your face because I'm seeing the side of your face. Go.
I mean, it's just, you know, it's kind of hurtful. I mean, it's been 4 years now, and, you know, it seems intentional to me.
It's not intentional. I had to choose, okay?
Choose what? Why did you have to choose? I mean, was it money? Are you poor now? I could have bought my own way. You know that. I mean, look, I know, like, you've gone through some hard times, and I know, honestly, your family's struggling financially right now with the recession, but, I mean...
Don't give me that bullshit.
Well,
Don't give me that I'm so concerned face. I know you don't give a fuck.
You know?
Friends? What kind of friend are you?
I have been there for you.
You're not loyal.
Through everything.
You're not loyal to us.
When have I ever not been there for you?
What about that time in Cabo? Huh? You basically left me for dead.
You know, you got yourself into that mess. And you know
Whatever.
that. Look, it's not my fault. She got too drunk.
Okay.
Look, I don't know what you're going through, but You really
Maybe
need to
if
pull
you
yourself
ask once
together.
in a while.
Okay. Do you want to know my problem?
What's your...
I got into art school. That's my problem.
Oh, great. And what are you going to do there? You going to be an artist? Live your dream?
Just because she has a dream, you don't.
I'm sure that'll make your parents real proud, you know?
This is what we've been talking about. You know, making something of yourself.
Oh, making
being something that... Being something
paint?
at all. Do you even feel anything anymore? You have fucking vodka for lunch. Tequila for dinner, which is disgusting.
You know...
Scotch for dessert. I mean, what the fuck do you do with your life, huh? At least I have a fucking passion. At least I have talent, ability.
And
What the fuck do you do all the time, huh?
what is going to do for you when you are having to pay rent?
Oh gosh, I cannot sit back any longer and hear the nonsense, okay? I'm over it. It's been 4 years of this bullshit, and I'm just so tired of it. I mean, come on. Aren't we all supposed to be friends?
Ignore that. Go on.
You know...
Get it together. Like,
I've
come
been
on,
a
guys.
friend. I have been there for her through everything.
I'd really appreciate if you didn't talk about
And
this.
her, I don't know. I don't even know.
You don't know?
I don't
Are you
even
just
know where
fucking
you
writing
came
me
from.
off? You don't know where I came from?
I mean, you've been in her ear this entire time. You probably
In
told
her
her
ear?
not to invite me
Told
to
me
Greece.
Come on, guys. I mean, come on.
You know, this
Listen,
is
we
bullshit.
didn't invite you either.
Hello. I've always been here. I've been a friend to you more than anybody in this room. How dare you speak to me that way?
I just don't think it's right what happened, okay? You
I mean,
weren't
we
even
all are
supposed to be
emotional
here.
right now, okay?
You weren't supposed to come to this party.
Why not?
Don't even
Well,
show
we're
up at this
supposed to
house
get
pretending
into
like you're my
school.
friend.
Ladies,
I'm
let's
not your
calm
friend
down.
now. All the bullshit that we've been through together. Now you want to do this?
Okay, just
You're
pretend like you didn't.
unbelievable. I can't. I just don't.
Idea. First freshman year, she had no friends. No one liked her. You guys were the best friends. Sophomore year, she got real popular, got into the sorority. She wasn't friends with you anymore. You're hurt by it. You resent her for it. Talk.
I mean, you were my roommate freshman year. No one even liked you. I deal with your bullshit. All the guys you brought to the room. Soon as you became Alpha Psi Omega.
Guys I brought to the room?
Yeah, all
You
the
mean
guys.
my boyfriend who you fucking hooked up with?
I mean, how many boyfriends do you have in one semester? Come on. Was he really your boyfriend?
You don't have to
You
talk to her
fucked
like
my
that.
boyfriend. That's disgusting.
I did not.
You're
do
a
you have
filthy
proof?
animal.
Do you
okay?
have proof
I'm
about
sorry.
We
I mean,
all know
this
about
is
this.
just
Come on.
trashy. I mean,
David, can you ask
I
her to
don't
leave,
even
please?
know you.
You have to go.
I don't
First of all,
know
she
why
knows
you're
me.
here.
She knows me. She was my roommate before she even got with you guys. Me and her were the best of friends.
Yeah.
And now all of a
Did you
sudden,
have fun?
since she's in this new sorority,
Did you go
like
play in the park?
she's not my friend anymore. She's been with me when my mother died, passed away. I cried on her shoulder. I mean, for
I'm
goodness
sure
sake,
you did.
who are you?
Don't bring your mother into this.
You know it,
That's kind of cheap.
like I know it. You know it. Without these guys, without me, basically, without me, you wouldn't be anyone.
You make it seem like you didn't come to my house, like, trash it. Every time you'd come over, my parents would be like, who is that animal? She's so filthy.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm
Are
serious.
you serious? Well, do your parents know
You
about
treat my
the
parents
coke
without
you
any
sniff?
respect.
Do they know about the coke you sniff?
Yeah, they fucking pay for it, okay?
Yeah, okay. And the volumes you pop and don't go to class, they spend so much money on you for what? Just so you can flunk and have sex and make out with
I'm
guys?
not flunking.
I'm over this. You guys, you can have
I'm
her.
talented, okay?
I know the real her when she had
I'm
nothing.
fucking talented.
You can have
I'm
her.
good at something.
Yeah, I know. Blowjobs.
What are you good at?
Being your friend,
You know,
loser.
can you just let it go? I mean, please.
I'm
We
so
have
glad this
more
shit is
class than
over.
this. This is stupid.
Where's the fucking lemon?
So, tell me about art school.
Shut the fuck up, okay? Shut the fuck up.
Really?
Let's go.
Really?
You know,
This is how it's gonna end.
yeah, you know what? This is how it's gonna end. Because my parents...
All right, good. Wrap it up in 30 seconds. Okay.
My parents aren't gonna pay for it.
Oh, so how are you going to pay for it?
I don't know.
You're gonna get a scholarship. You're gonna take student loans.
There's nothing wrong
Where
with
you
that.
pay.
I mean, like, people do that.
Yeah, poor people do. I'm not fucking poor. Don't talk to me like that.
Let's
Your mother wouldn't pay for any of your shit.
I didn't need her to pay for anything. I mean, my mother is dead to me. I have nothing to say to her. I don't want to see her again.
What do you mean?
I mean, since she left my dad, she's been trash. I mean, she's sleeping around with everyone, and
My mom too.
I mean,
What?
there's no point.
What are you doing?
Are you drunk? Would you please pull yourself
You're so
together?
embarrassing.
So embarrassing.
You were going someplace very interesting. I just didn't want to cut you off like that. I don't know where you were going, but because it was really good at the end. You don't know what it was because it was good.
I can help you.
Because you were going somewhere and then it just seemed like it stopped. It was like interesting. I didn't. You want to do one more thing? Otherwise, I'll go up. Because I love what you got, but I thought you were going somewhere, so I don't want to cut you off. You ought to just try if you had something. Yeah.
I mean, she left my father. She's made an embarrassment out of the family.
You make it seem like she didn't leave your father for good reason.
But he treated her.
He fucking
like
beat
a
her.
queen.
We all know that. Everyone knows that.
That was exaggerated. Those allegations.
It wasn't an exaggeration.
She
David.
drug my family through the mud.
We saw the welts on her face. Are you kidding me?
You know, she fell.
And you fell simultaneously down the stairs.
Why do you
together?
defend
Yeah.
him? Just because he pays for everything? Huh? Because
Well,
he has a
at least
fucking
he can
platinum
pay.
card?
You know?
Don't even give me that
And
shit.
at least he pays. So I don't have to take student loans.
Do you even see... When was the last time you
She's
fucking
trying
saw
to
your
do
dad?
something for
Huh?
herself.
I'm trying to be something. For the first time in my life, I feel like I can do something. Like I have control over who I am or what I'm going to be. And now you're just sitting there telling me that I'm not good enough because my dad can't pay for it.
You have no idea how hard the past 2 years have been. And I know you've gone through your issues, but you've never acknowledged that maybe
You can't
I
even
had
say it with
issues as
respect.
well.
Your issues.
When is the last time you asked me about my family?
What's so hard about your life right now?
You
Are
know,
you upset?
Just say it.
Tell me why you're upset. You just
know,
made it seem like your
everyone-
dad was
see,
a king.
It's just that everyone always thinks that I'm this, you know, little rich boy and I have everything I want. And, you know, it would just be nice to have a friend, someone that asks me how my family is occasionally, instead of meeting at this party after graduation and all of a sudden you act like you care. You have no idea. And you know what? My mother is dying. And so yes, maybe I have written her out of my life. But I had to. I don't know any other way to deal with it.
She's dying?
You know, they don't know. They don't know what's wrong with her. They know that she's got about 3 to 6 months.
Well then, why are you writing her out of your life? This is the time that you need to be
Because
with your
how
mom.
the hell do you deal with your mother dying?
Listen,
Not
just
by writing her
You
off.
can't do that.
Well,
I
she's
understand.
gonna be
I
gone.
understand that she had no money, and your father picked her up like the little prince he was, and made her something.
And you know what? He's paying.
I get it. Like I understand.
He's paying
You don't.
for all the best doctors. He's trying to help her. You know, but if I know that she's going to be gone in 3 to 6 months, then what the fuck is the point of me
Because they're not always right about
caring
shit like
now?
that.
They're
And if
right.
we'd ever asked you, you would have just laughed at us.
Your mom loves you. Your mom actually cared about you. Your father doesn't care about you.
Cared.
Yeah, and then you fucking wrote her off. She's your mother. She fucking birthed you, carried her for 9 months, carried you for 9 months, and now you're just gonna pretend that she doesn't exist when she's
You know
dying?
what? She deserves
I can't believe you didn't tell us this.
And she probably deserves this death
She's had
as
such
well.
a terrible life.
She deserves a death like this?
Do you know how she treated me?
Do you even hear yourself?
Do you understand?
What did she
You
do to
were
you that was
there.
so bad? What, she dressed you up in lipstick and high heels? No.
She never believed
Your mom
in
was
me.
a good woman.
She never believed in me. You're talking about you following your passions and what you wanted. I don't even know what mine are.
And that's not your mom's fault.
Well,
It's your
where
damn
was
fault.
she? Why wasn't she there to say, you can do this or you can do that?
She was trying to protect you from your father.
Protect me from my father. The person that's paying for her hospital bills. The person that
Shit.
is paying for everything she
Someone's
buys, lives
paying.
on, her house, her cars, everything. After
buy his way
she
out of the
drug
boat.
him through, and this family's name through the mud. She has shown no respect to me or my family.
She is your family.
She was.
Just shut up.
Okay.
My parents aren't going to pay for it.
Oh, so how are you going to pay for it?
I don't know.
You're going to get a scholarship. You're going to take student loans.
There's nothing wrong
Where
with
you
that.
pay.
I mean, like, people do that.
Yeah, poor people. I'm not fucking poor. Don't laugh at me like that.
Let's
Your mother wouldn't pay for any of your shit.
I didn't need her to pay for anything. I mean, my mother is dead to me. I have nothing to say to her. I don't want to see her again.
What do you mean?
I mean, since she left my dad, she's been trash. I mean, she's sleeping around with everyone, and
My mom, too.
I mean,
What?
there's no point.
What are you doing?
Are you drunk? Would you please sleep? Pull yourself
You're so
together?
embarrassing.
So embarrassing.
You were going someplace very interesting. I just didn't want to cut you off like that. I don't know where you were going, but because it was really good at the end. You sure you don't know what it was? Because it was good.
I can help you.
Because you were going somewhere and then it just seemed like it stopped. It was like interesting. I didn't. You want to do one more thing? Otherwise, I'll go up. Because I loved what you got, but I thought you were going somewhere, so I don't want to cut you off. But you ought to just try if you had something. Yeah.
I mean, she left my father. She's made an embarrassment out of the family.
You make it seem like she didn't leave your father for good reason.
But he treated her.
He fucking
like
beat
a
her.
queen.
We all know that. Everyone knows that.
That was exaggerated. Those allegations.
It wasn't an exaggeration.
She
David.
drug my family through the mud.
He hit me
We
too.
saw the welts on her face. Are you kidding me?
You know, she fell.
And you fell simultaneously down the stairs.
Why do you
together?
defend
Yeah.
him? Just because he pays for everything? Huh? Because
Well,
he has a
at least
fucking
he can
platinum
pay.
card?
You know?
Don't even give me that
And
shit.
at least he pays. So I don't have to take student loans.
Do you even see... When was the last time you
She's
fucking
trying
saw
to
your
do
dad?
something for
Huh?
herself.
I'm trying to be something. For the first time in my life, I feel like I can do something. Like I have control over who I am or what I'm going to be. And now you're just sitting there telling me that I'm not good enough because my dad can't pay for it.
You have no idea how hard the past 2 years have been. And I know you've gone through your issues, but you've never acknowledged that maybe
You can't even
I had
say it with
issues as
respect.
well.
You're like your issues.
When is the last time you asked me about my family?
What's so hard about your life right now?
You know,
Are you
Just
upset?
say it.
Tell me why you're upset. You
know,
just made it seem like your dad was a
everyone-
king.
It's just that everyone always thinks that I'm this, little rich boy and I have everything I want. And, it'd just be nice to have a friend. Someone that asks me how my family is occasionally, instead of meeting at this party after graduation and all of a sudden you act like you care. You have no idea. And you know what? My mother is dying. And so yes, maybe I have written her out of my life. But I had to. I don't know any other way
What do
to
you
deal
mean
with
she's
it.
dying?
They don't know. They don't know what's wrong with her. They know that she's got about 3 to 6 months.
Well then, why are you writing her out of your life? This is the time that you need to be
Because
with your
how
mom.
the hell do you deal with your mother dying?
Listen,
Not
just
by writing her
you
off.
can't do that.
Well, she's gonna be
I
gone.
understand that she had no money, and your father picked her up like the little prince he was, and made her something.
And you know what? He's paying.
I get it. Like, I understand.
He's paying
You don't.
for all the best doctors. He's trying to help her. You know, but if I know that she's going to be gone in 3 to 6 months, then what the fuck is the point of me
Because they're not always right about
caring
shit like
now?
that. And if we'd ever asked you, you would have just laughed at us.
Your mom loves you.
I don't know.
Okay, good. Done.
Because you two resemble that Christian
Look at Jude Law. He needs to be blonde. I mean, he looks cool like Jude Law. Jude Law? He's an actor.
I know who Nelsie Safran is. You ever heard of her actor Nelsie Safran?
No.
You're supposed to be like not famous yet, but she's up and coming. That's me.
Dude, honestly, you do look like Jude Law. He's just hot.
You got time because you got that mold.
My last name is Bavarian Austrian.
Why would you buy 8
Can I get some faces? Just like so I see some faces. If you guys just kind of orient as you do what you're doing.
You got one dimple like me. I got 2. I mean, I have 2, but one dimple. Oh, yeah.
This is less than 8 ounces.
They say, oh,
This is like 6 ounces.
They look like just smart.
I mean, all
well, I think it might be
Oh shit, you can burn this mother down.
My last name is Bavarian Austrian. That's he's freaking like I do
Okay, so
why don't you shave it?
Because I gotta look like what's wrong.
Okay, good. Good. All right, good. All right, let's just try it. We're still, it's still in his like legs. Get a little higher, the light. Okay, good. All right, let's just try it once and see how it looks from here. Okay, go for it.
Why? God! Why? Yes, I prayed for this. Yes, God, yes. I didn't want to lose my friends. I didn't want to lose her. Where is my life? Where am I going? They don't know me. No one knows me. What's next? What's next, God? When I'm at the top, what's...
I'm ready to go.
What if I'm not strong enough for this, God? What if I just don't want it anymore? What if... I'm sorry. Where does this foot go if
You know, I'm thinking I'm gonna get a close up of your foot instead of, you know, having the. Okay.
I see it.
Oh, this is cool. I got a little silhouette action. Actually, this is actually great. Actually, give me the speech again, and I want it less. I want it more melancholy, defeated, like resolved. Because I think I got a silhouette of you that's very powerful, and I think it's going to work better. Okay, just try it again. You can be louder though. I mean, be loud like so you can hear me.
Okay. All right. I see the light before my eyes. I've reached the top. But it's lonely here. Thank you, God, for answering my prayers. But I'm lonely. I don't know where else to go. I have...
Talk about the other kids, how your life is over and there's this beginning.
I've nowhere else to go, God. I mean, their life, they have choices. I don't have anything. There's what's next? What's next? I mean, no one knows me anymore. No one believes in me the way they used to. I wanted to be a part of that experience. I wanted to
to feel what they felt. All those years I've missed out in college just chasing this dream. And now I'm here and I'm glad, but I'm sad. I miss it, God. I missed out. And if I could just do it all over again, if I can just go back in time and to be with my friends and to share that joy and to have stories, meaningful stories, and to tell people that, you know, thank you for taking my notes and, you know, all that, God. I mean, there's no bond. I have no bond with nobody at that party. And I decided to leave because I want out of this. I don't want this. I don't want to be like this anymore. And I'm gonna kill myself.
You're doing awesome. How about this? I wanted to get to the top, yes. And look at me now. I'm at the top of a fucking building. Is this the top? So this is what the top's about? Nowhere to go but down? Okay, fine. Nowhere to go but down? That's where I'll fucking go. Down.
You know why I'm pissed? Because I wanted to be at the fucking top so bad. And yes, I'm at the top! And but this is it. I'm at the top of a fucking building. What? Where else can I go after this? Huh? Huh? Down.
Yeah, I'm getting your hands. Yeah, good. I'm getting your hand. I'm getting your tight of your hands. Let me get back a step. Great. You're just really doing good. Okay, I'm getting your hands tight, and then I want to see them like let go, or at least one hand let go. Yeah, or if you can do both, whatever. Yeah.
So. God. Forgive me.
Excellent. That was really good. That was really good. Let's just try one more time and then we're done. I loved it. I love the speech and I love the movement. Say where we are and just like another like forward movement again. That's all. You did it great. I just want to get another angle of it. Like right now I'm getting a great angle of you with your jeans. Actually, that's all I want is like you crossing over again because I'm getting a tight, good shot of. I'm going to get a close up right now of you doing the crossover. That's all. You know, like from when you said you were doing it. Yeah, that's it. I got it right here. Good. Yeah. See, good. Now go do it. Now do the crossover. Perfect. Now, yeah, just do one more time with the arms outstretched. That's it. We're done. You spread your arms and be like, God, forgive me.